The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. Summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. Summer's calling.
Hey, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Red Root Gaming. So we're back here once again in SkyFactory. That might be the wrong camera. Let's try that one. That's better. Yes, we're back here once again in SkyFactory. We've got the one and only Red on the other channel there. I'm just going through
Hello.
buttons. Oh dear. The joys of having rebuilt my PC over the weekend. It's doing a couple of weird things. Also, everything's not. Sorry.
I definitely need to do that sometime.
Oh dear. So hopefully today I will get the opportunity to go through the storage hub here and actually start to get some storage, well, in here instead of over in the old base. In the meantime, well, that's gonna hurt. No, I've got bouncy shoes. In the meantime, we're gonna try and finish our new smelter hub. Wow, words today. Which is coming along. We just need to make some more seared bricks, which hopefully we've got the sand and gravel to be able to do. The lava generator is running, which is always a good start. So I
Got a
guess the first place I'm going is back to the old base to see what's going over there.
Just running laps.
Ah, mouse sensitivity. I need to eat. In the meantime, how is everyone who is watching? Hope you are having a good week.
I know I certainly am. I've just discovered the joys of group max raid battles in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Don't have to go biking all around the wild area anymore. I just sit there and hit refresh on the communication thing and go, oh, someone's found an interesting Pokemon, I'll help them with that one.
So I take it your dice run is finished?
Not finished. I'm up to the 4th gym, but I just figured today I'd do a little bit of this first and can always switch over to it later.
Fair enough.
I'm also a little bit scared to do the 4th gym because my lead Pokemon is a Ghost Ice type, and the 4th gym in Shield is the Ghost type gym, and it could work in my favor because Ghost is super effective against Ghost, but it also could end up with me having my second death, so don't want that. Oh, and speaking of, I've had my first death as well. Jeremiah, my Lotad, died rather unfortunately to a crit from a Dynamax Pokemon in the water gym.
Aww.
Yeah. So Jeremiah, my Lotad, has been buried, and I've got quite a nice little team of other Pokemon since then, though.
And by
once the
buried,
wild
you mean
area-
deleted out of your PC or shoved deep in your PC?
Put in the graveyard box my PC. I didn't delete it yet. I'm still tossing up whether I'll delete them or keep them all in a sort of memories of these Pokemon type thing or something.
In memorandum.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes at the end, but until I finish, it doesn't really matter anyway, because it won't. I won't need to delete anything or keep it or move it around until I'm at the point of actually restarting for whatever I do next with Shield. Which will honestly probably be a slightly harder run than this Dice Lock run because I've been able to catch a lot more Pokemon than I expected. Haven't rolled many ones, haven't fainted too many of the Pokemon that I've had a chance to catch. And the way I was treating it was each area of the wild zone, because it's broken up into separate areas, was a different zone in its own right to get another chance at a Pokemon. I think next time I do it, I won't do it that way, because that's led to the point that I now have about 18 or so Pokemon sitting in my PC. If any do faint, I've got backups for everything. But these are the things we learn as we go.
Yes. Part of any good adventure is learning along the way.
Yeah.
Or some random garbage like that.
I just triggered a max raid battle and decided to invite others to my max raid to be a little different this time. And the person that joined me brought a Mew as well, so we've got 2 Mews against this thing.
You and
Yay
your
for the
Mews.
Mew. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just that it's, the best Pokemon ever.
If you're allowed to catch more than one of the same Pokemon, I'd say you should name the second one Mewtwo.
I do have that. My Mews are known as Mew, then the Greek letter Mew, then Mewtwo, spelled T-O-O, because it's
Yeah.
also a Mew. Then there's Mewtwo, which is my song and dance one. There's Mew Mew, Blue Mew, Mew Blue, True Mew and Mew True. Mew True being the only non-Mew on my Mew crew, because that Mew is actually a Zoroark that just pretends to be a Mew.
Are you lost? Because I am. No. I know all of this.
Yeah.
Pixelmon Craft.
Slowly also being brought into the actual Pokemon games. I've trained up 3 of them so far in actual Pokemon, and I've got my 4th one currently gaining some experience in Let's Go.
I think I'm gonna have to fix my Paxel.
Oh no!
Yep, there it goes.
I hear those things Paxel a punch.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that because it's less depressing.
Oh, I can repeat it for you. I said I hear those things Paxel a punch.
Oh damn, the egg broke.
I mean, you did throw it at the ground.
Well, I mean, sometimes they become chickens.
Yeah, but the egg still breaks for that to happen.
Yeah, no, this one just broke. And splattered
just
anything
thinking
that
of
was
that
in it
old
all over the ground.
Now I'm just thinking of those old science experiments they always got you to do where you were given like pipe cleaners and straws and stuff and had to make an egg survive off a huge drop.
There's a really good animation of that particular science class test in Martin Murphy's Law. It's good.
Nice. Oh yay! Pikachu battle! I get to murder another Rodon.
For anyone wondering, he loves killing Pikachus.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't adjusted fancy graphics yet.
They're very useless.
Okay, I've got to fix this. Video settings. Oh no, it is fancy. Fancy lights.
Fancy
Let's do
fancy.
weather then. No, not the rain splashes. I can't remember where rain is.
Rain.
Oh well,
yeah,
I'll
I
have to
can't
live with it. No,
I was
it's
going
not
to try to help,
disconnect.
but I remember because the lag I was getting, I've got your stream on potato quality, so I can't actually read anything on the screen.
Yeah, your audio shows that every now and then too.
Yeah, it's been like that the past few days, I think, with everyone stuck at home at the moment. The internet places are all getting quite a test.
Yeah, I've been watching the NBN Co stuff that's been coming through. Because I do work from home every now and then.
Yeah.
Get quite a few of those emails.
And let me guess, they are panicking and stress testing to the max right now.
Well, most of the emails I've seen, and that I've actually bothered to read, have been, we're proud to say that we've like upped our network and blah blah blah, and we're doing everything that we can to make sure that no one will have too much bad experience or something along those lines. But
So the business jargon for, oh wow guys, this has been absolutely insane, we really need to fix this.
more of, oh wow, this is insane. We are kind of surviving this part so far, but I'm sure someone is scratching their head and going, why didn't we go fiber to everyone's doorstep again?
Yeah, no doubt.
Granted, I do not speak on behalf of any of these organizations. I've just...
Pure speculation.
Yes,
and
pure speculation.
A little bit of fun mucking around too, of course.
Well, naturally. I'm doing alright, actually. The biggest days I was worried about were the Sundays, because I'm streaming my church services
Yeah.
from here, and I was expecting a lot more problems actually getting a decent feel like
Yeah, no, I got to be honest. That so far watching them all, I think there's only been one that I had any lag issues, and that was on my end because I completely forgot that I still had a couple of other things like Discord and Zoom open in the background that were just chugging away little bits here and there.
because Zoom.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a folder for
I-
Piston. Problem solved.
have to say Zoom is definitely better than Skype, but that's about the only thing it beats.
But that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think we need to get the older generations used to Discord and TeamSpeak and some of the, better ones overall.
I did, oh, you know this. I was going to say, I did suggest to church that we do a Discord one, but...
Yeah, I know we were using the test Discord channel thing to make up a mock-up and see how it went.
Yeah, I don't think they ever actually connected to it and had a lot, so... that's
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
By the way, if your church is looking for a better solution than Zoom or that sort of stuff and wants a more community-based solution, I highly, highly recommend. Sorry, ignore me. I'm just cautious that these aren't going into my inventory.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I highly recommend
Yeah,
Discord.
Yeah.
They've got some good templates if you're looking for a quick solution. If you're in our Immunity Discord, chuck us a message. More than happy to help anyone out trying to set something like that up.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoy doing it. So.
And yeah, not sponsored in any way, but it is definitely a very helpful thing overall.
Mm.
I'd love to be able to say that everyone should use TeamSpeak for that sort of thing, because I think it works a little bit better overall and has its own benefits, but I do understand that it's about as user-friendly as... Actually, I can't think
MS-DOS?
quite that bad. MS-DOS, I think, is even easier. So I can certainly understand why, for a more experienced user, it's great. But for if you try and get crowds of people who have never used stuff like this before in, then it's not so crash hot.
I mean, the audio can be amazing through through Discord, which we're currently using. Discord between me and.
Yeah. Just
Pardon
chilling
me,
in
between me and Red.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, if you are on Discord, chuck a message in the RRG streaming channel. I think I named it. I am always listening. / waiting for someone to actually send me a message.
I thought you were just going to stop after, I am always listening.
Yeah. No. No, I don't have that much free time on my hand. I mean,
Starting to sound a bit like
wahaha.
there. I mean, what?
Oh.
Good old Facebook and Google. And no doubt all of those sorts of things, they just tend to be the ones that get called out the most for it.
No comment. Boingy, 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 boingy. I really do like the entrance to this base. Yeah, except for that random dirt block that I really need to get down one day.
I was just thinking as you were bouncing along that all I could think was kangaroo life.
I mean, I never thought about something like that.
Yeah, of course not. Well, accidentally chose the wrong Pokemon for this Pikachu battle. Let's see how this one goes against it. Should be fine. It's only a Picarat.
I just realized I put all of my spruce into the system.
Feel kind of sorry in some ways for anyone who got Let's Go Pikachu specifically to get the exclusive G-Max Pikachu that came from that line of things. Because now the event that's on this week is just everyone gets that Pikachu from the thing, so I've now got
Oh
yeah.
dear, don't you love it when they do that?
Hopefully no one's out of their way for it, because it's only been, what, 6 months since Sword and Shield came out, and the super exclusive Let's Go Pikachu only Pikachu is now everywhere.
Free.
Yeah. I've been playing for 2 hours so far the Starvo, and the Pikachu thing only started today, and I've already got myself 5 of them. I'm going for my 6th one now, I think it is.
Is the best way to do this? Yeah, it'll work. Okay. Gold. Bronze.
Just skip the silver altogether, why don't you?
I haven't found the silver yet. Destabilize redstone. What? Lava. You know what? Let's just put them all. There's the tin. Copper. Iron, there it is. There's the silver.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, Psycho Cut.
Let's go with
Telekinetic Slice!
that was not the one I wanted.
Every time I see that redstone clock, I keep wondering why you've got a little, a single square banner of a Japanese flag before realizing, oh no, it's just a redstone clock.
Oi.
I mean, nothing wrong with it. You're welcome to have such a flag. Just was rather entertaining. I keep seeing it out the corner of my eye going, wait, what was that?
Copper, bronze. Okay, gold, silver, and bronze. And we'll go copper beside that, tin beside that, lead.
Okay, what kind of Pokeball do I want to catch this? Give me a ball.
Okay, and then... Boy, the lag.
Nothing like having so much cash in the post game that the smallest number of Pokeballs of some particular type you have is only 180 of one, with most being about 800. At least the ones you can buy. There are a few that you can only get one of course. Would I like to give it a throw it in the box and one trade it later? Just in case there weren't enough of them out there already, I can start spreading them around to everyone who uses the one to trade stuff.
What?
Pikachu's. Every time I
No,
beat
my
one,
tank full of iron just vanished. Oh, because I didn't pick it up. I picked up an empty one. Tank full of iron is over here. also thinking I might put it over here. Because raisins. 520. Time to remove.
Now that you've moved and shuffled them all around again, just remember too that you can use that feature to just pick something up rather than having to break it to move it.
Oh, what is that button again?
I can't remember what the button is. I just thought I'd wait until you finish moving everything before I told you.
Oh gosh, dang it. What is that? That lava can go there.
Isn't it just like hand crouch and right click or something? I think both hands will need to be empty for it, but I can't remember.
This is possible. Yeah, it's crouch and right click. With empty hands.
Yeah.
Maybe. Ooh, actually. Pull that one out for a minute. Because if memory serves.
Wow, this revolutionized everything for you again.
Okay, where did my destabilized redstone go?
I took them.
Oh no, I think it fell off the world. Through that hole right there. Boo. Oh well. And then the Wally's accidental. There it is, glass. That there's not much left of, but.
Don't do that.
Okay, that works. And what I need to do is go up here. That block. Put in.
Yeah, I might actually have to check some of these Gmax Pikachu's.
Oh! Bastard. Oh, I might have got him. I didn't get him.
I'm watching him throw now.
Balls. How about I did, however, manage to get my small tank of destabilized redstone.
I did see that. You got that, and it looked like a couple of log blocks or something popped into your inventory.
Yeah,
You know, all the important things.
Yeah, of all the things.
Yeah, those pieces of wood were the most important. Because I know that we're only growing those bonsais, you don't really get many logs or sticks or anything.
Well, it was spruce at least, so we're not growing many of those very fast.
Yeah.
One sec.
This Pikachu knows surf and double team. Such a pain. Still, it won't be around for long.
Sorry, missed that.
Oh, I was just chatting in general.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Someone.
The Pikachu I'm versing has surf and double teams, so a rather interesting combination. I actually might keep one of these Pikachus now.
Sorry, someone rocked up at my door. What was I doing? I was feeling stupid because I accidentally threw away that thing. Well, I guess what I can do then. Put this in.
I feel really sorry for this poor Pikachu. It was finally prepared for the ground types that it would come up against with its surf and all that sort of thing. So it actually took out the Heatmore that was with us and really hurt the Rhyperior. But it just wasn't prepared to also be versing a Mewtwo, which isn't even mine. Someone else brought a Mewtwo to this battle. Okay, I like this one, so I want it in a luxury ball if it's willing to stay. This will decide whether I keep this one for my team. This could be it. My first ever Pikachu that I might actually use to some degree.
as opposed to killing.
Well, throwing in the PC and then forgetting all about it, or transferring it across to home and one to trading them away. Or for the very early days of playing Pokemon Red and Blue, when spending half an hour in Viridian Forest just to get one so you can beat Misty's gym with it as a backup in case you needed it, only to box it straight afterwards because it's Pikachu and everyone wants to be stuck with one of them for the rest of the game.
I swear I was listening. I'm just...
Yeah, that's all good. Meanwhile, everyone's streaming in Pokemon Yellow since you had to start with the Pikachu and take it with you the entire game.
Here goes nothing. Oh, there's nothing there to move yet. Oh dear. Nope, I missed.
I want to watch this. Oh, yeah, you missed significantly. It was a good try, though.
There wasn't enough
Solid
ground in
distance
front
you're
of me.
going for, and- Yeah, I was gonna say it was a solid distance. you
Oh,
were going for.
that actually really hurt.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. If you land it incorrectly, it still deals damage as if you weren't bouncing down that whole time. So, not sure if that's a glitch or if it's just in there for some other
I've
reason.
also found
but-
if you land on leaves instead of grass, or like the harder the ground, the more damage you seem to take as well.
Yeah,
run
I
version
tend to. Yeah, I tend to use the subsequent bounces to have a pool of water nearby or something, so you can bounce your way over to the pool of water and then.
Yeah, we don't
finish
have
in that.
much water on this island.
Well, I mean, you're the architect of the island at the moment, so you can easily put it in. You can see plenty of spots there that look like walls or creeper holes to put them in.
Wait a second. Why is there an enemy on this island? Well, that didn't work.
Guess we're going for
I'm
another
going
picture.
with Wally missed something.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going with Wally missed something.
What did Wally miss?
I don't know, but there's an enemy mob on the island.
Oh, right.
Oh, yep, there he is. And I apparently
oh,
don't have
you-
my sword on me.
Could be the trees that were behind you at the time that you said, oh, there he is. There was a bit of a dark patch behind some of them.
F7, right?
Yeah, should pull up those X's.
Yeah, where was that?
Sorry, I have no idea now. Unfortunately, everything I see is on 10 to 20 second delay, so by the time I the spot, it's long gone. Still undecided on whether I like other people being in the Pokemon world.
Thanks, bro. You gave me 6 oak blocks.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that possibly could have replaced those ones that you nearly lost from before.
Yep, that is. And the ones I nearly dropped before were fruit, not oak. Gee,
I know,
is that
but I'm
right?
saying number-wise. We already established that. I mean, number-wise.
Yeah.
And obviously, oak is the more
Oh,
precious
for
of them.
Pete's sake.
It's so hard to come across. Next berry tree.
Next job. Oh, I need to make some, what's that stuff called? Grout.
Ah, nice. I was having a good laugh after last stream. Went around to my parents' place and Dad was retiling a couple of spots and had to use grout for it. out of habit. As soon as he said it, I just couldn't help myself. I did the whole I am grout thing. And he got it straight away, started laughing, but Mum was so confused. And seems the max rated battle's just looping now. It seems to be pretty much 90% Pikachu. So might switch over to Shield and keep going with the dice lock.
Hmm.
Okay.
But you have a gravel thing, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, it's just not making any interesting. Any resin.
Is it patched in?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a resin storage thing for it? Gravel resin storage?
Yeah.
Or has it just been... Because
Yeah,
if,
no
it, if
gravel
it...
resin's in the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's just linked up to a generic chest and the chest is linked into it or something, maybe that's where a blockage has happened.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I will go upstairs and have a look in a minute. In the meantime, I actually don't need to make any more of these, but I'll make some anyway.
I just love, too, the concept of gravel resin. Just, it doesn't make sense.
Like dirt resin. How do you get dirt resin?
I mean, at least dirt resin I could see as being sort of mud with some kind of sticky substance in there or something to make it all clumped together. That could be a dirt resin, but gravel's normally dry. If it's wet, it becomes silt. So gravel resin doesn't work.
Cotton.
Pop out a sword. Let's go grab shield.
Really need to name all of these in the new farm. Hello. Aren't you growing?
Yeah, because I'm already 30 something, so I'm past my growing stage. I'm up to the shrinking stage of life.
No, this iron sapling wasn't growing. Nothing wrong with that.
Pokemon
For
Shield.
you.
Alright, let's see where we're up to.
In
The sheep.
either I can't find it.
Or we might not have one anymore.
Stone sapling, petrified sapling, netherrack, and clay, gravel. Gravel's frozen too.
I'm just waiting to catch up on screen. Oh, the little short ones there, right. Yeah. Yeah, I think last string that I maybe switch that one completely around, like put a completely different tree there and put gravel where another tree is, see if it fixes itself that way. Okay.
Yeah, that plot seems to not grow. Interesting. I wonder how many more are doing that.
Well, however many are just stunted, I guess.
Doesn't look like there's many. Looks like it's just those two over the end there.
Cool. Oh, I guess just pick them up and move
Wait.
them to another.
Nope, it's growing. Yeah, it's so
There we go.
slow. Okay. Oh wow, there is a lot of...
Ooh, should check on that. Rhyhorn Evolve. I think it's like 2030 or something, maybe just a little high. Never actually had a Rhyhorn on my team in anything but Pokemon Go.
The spot over
Pokemon
there
Go
as well. That's not covered.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, a humongous spot that's not covered because, oh my goodness. A creeper's apparently blown up somehow on the island.
And taken out just that whole chunk there.
Yep.
Oh, that'll certainly explain some of the darkness.
I don't know how that happened, but I'm not happy. Oh, I bet you it was lightning. Because they're trees.
Oh, right, yeah.
Damn it. Do I have some cobblestone? I do. I'm just gonna not have holes in the floor.
So I just found out that this Rhyhorn isn't going to evolve for some time. Gotta choose. Do I switch in my Boldor or stupid ice cream thing for it? Nah, let's give it a go. Never used a Rhyhorn, gotta use Rhyhorn.
Incoming Sunny. Why are you standing directly below me, punk? I can't hit you there. Ever. Except he's gonna end up following me over to the new base. I wonder if I've got enough iron to make a golem.
Probably.
Wait,
If not,
I
should be
have
able to
grab.
pop them easily enough.
Oh no, the smelters aren't over here anymore. Ah, dear. And I'm so gonna regret going outside.
Training. Gotta train across that.
I thought the line was gotta catch them all, not train them all.
That's if you're playing to collect. We're currently not playing for that particular purpose. Right now, I'm playing to grind my Frostlass up to a high enough level that it won't die. Because I got to admit, I've actually grown fond of it.
It's sunny.
I never liked the Snorunt line until I started using this Frostlass, and still don't like Snorunt, but Frostlass is pretty good. Yeah, Rapid Grass is good eats for us.
I'm such a chicken.
Sorry, I think I heard you try to say something then, but all that came through was.
Got past Sunny.
Love watching the bouncing on this.
There is some massive lag as I load up this base. I don't know why.
I wonder why.
Maybe it's all of the things in all of this stone for some reason.
No, couldn't
I'm
be.
not breaking any of this base until I can find a fix for that glitch. Sorry. If you're wondering, pretty much, well, for sure, every stone block from there to somewhere there of this base, when you break it, you get those little, what are they called?
Silverfish.
Silverfish pop out of it. So yay.
Which is hilarious.
for those watching.
Exactly.
I guess riveting content.
Honestly, at this stage, I'd probably suggest just rip it all down in creative mode and then rebuild it, or go across it. Actually, you could use weld to replace the stone brick eggs with stone bricks.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, just find the code for each block and do a replace X with Y, that sort of thing. And that should fix it, and then can go on normally. Because yeah, it wasn't meant to be that. I don't think that's considered cheating to just fix that glitch up.
Both of my
yeah.
furnaces have small holes in the sides of them.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. I was wondering what the hole was there for. I just assumed that it might not have been part of the furnace yet or something.
Also, why did I put that block there? Sheesh, kebabs.
Okay, I'm waiting to see what that's for.
I might have broken my furnaces. Why is my furnace not working?
That's a random block in the middle of nowhere, then you launch yourself.
I just put it in the wrong one. Any second now, he'll see.
I'm seeing you dancing on the edge of the furnace at the moment.
No,
now you're back up
it
on
was
the
when I
second
went to jump up onto the furnace, I missed the edge.
Oh, okay.
Guess what I forgot to bring over? I might have forgotten to bring over all of the molds for the furnace.
Right, yeah. As you were saying that, I saw all the empty tables that you just ran past. Let's see.
Oh no, now I've got to make it past what's his face again.
Just kill him. I haven't actually seen him yet. I don't even know what mob he is. Ow, that's gonna hurt. That's not good. And quick ice shard. Hopefully it won't suck punch this time. Hey. And now we very quickly got to find some healing because I nearly lost Frost last then just by fighting without paying attention. Let's turn over here. Little Pokemon.
Sorry, it is really annoying that the cloud makes the hashes disappear on the ground. You might have despawned because I know the
Again, can just turn clouds off.
well, yeah, but then what's the fun in that? That's a cow. Also, have you seen some of the pigs on this island?
No, but if you find one, I'll happily look on stream for it.
There's been many. There's one.
Sorry.
It's a cobblestone pig.
Oh, nice.
Resource
nice,
hog.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, hogs, yeah. I've never used them, so I didn't really look into them much or anything, but yeah. Apparently they drop truffles and stuff of different sources that you can also smelt down and use in a similar way to the bonsais.
Yeah, there you go. Should be in this chest here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rules around them and stuff you can learn to use them for, but I just started using bonsais and went, yeah, it's a lot easier. Let's go pungent root. Yes. Select berries. Well, I really only want the very nice ones.
You just walk right out the door. Don't want to do this anymore. Now I'm lost without
Cherry and
you.
pepper. Yes.
You drive me crazy out my mind.
Got to make your Pokemon curry every now and then. Keeps them all healthy and strong.
Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone.
Sorry about the weird clickety-clack noise in the background. It's just the controller that I'm using isn't a perfect circle where the joystick is, so you can hear every movement when it hits one of the corners.
Right. I'm really quickly going to fix it up, I think.
And that should be a rather nice. Nice. Would I like to put this?
I'll put the gem cast. No, I've lost some cast. Cool.
It's not been your day today.
It really hasn't.
Gravel plant frozen, thrown stuff off the world,
Did I
lost
do the wrong side again?
Honestly, all of that feels like the day for me when I was versing the water gym, because that was one of the few times that I actually came across a Pokemon that I was allowed to catch, and I thought that'll be a great addition to the team. About 10 Pokeballs in, thought, oh, it's not really catching, it's still in the yellow, I'll give it one more gentle tap just to knock it into the red. Critted it. One that I killed before I even got to catch it.
There's nothing attached to the system. There's no controller. So where are all those resources going?
Should just be storing up in the hoppers, shouldn't they? Or in the pipes.
Oh right, that's the other end of the hopper. Never mind. I'm used to this end being where everything exits into the system, not the other end. I'm freaking out because this one's emptying and not filling up. I'm like, oh no!
Yeah.
Going up.
Gotta love those moments.
No, you really don't have to.
Oh, I do. It's good fun. Oh, quit it with your sucker punches, Maractus.
Oh, dear.
Can't sucker punch this. But you can apparently avoid 2 attacks in a row. Okay. Well, let's give it one more shot.
Okay, now to figure out how we're going to lay out the core. No, I'm going to do one more thing first. I need a chest.
Good, that was a solid hit. Okay, didn't know that was a thing. So today I learned that Ice Shard apparently has a higher priority than Sucker Punch, which I always thought had the highest priority, since if a Pokemon is going to take damage in that turn, it Sucker Punches the other Pokemon first. Cool. Well, not going to argue. It's going to just give me 3 hits on it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Do we do one more? No, we're going to go first. I am perpetually worried about my poor Pokemon. battle 2 more miraculouses and then start working our way towards Stone's side. Ooh, I can learn Confuse Ray. Oh no. I have to give something up to play.
Okay.
Oh, I'm torn, Mr. Pip. Do I teach it Confuse Ray or... Nah, let's get Confuse Ray. I like it, but there's just not enough guarantee that it'll actually punch itself in the face.
Sorry.
It's what happens with confusion. It'll either attack as normal or hurt itself in confusion, which I like to imagine is the Pokemon just punching itself in the face.
Yeah.
The trainer going, "Why are you hitting yourself?"
Very one above. Yay, it didn't turn into a thing.
Yeah.
Can't do that on that side. So that's gonna be the next floor up.
So are you just going to leave that doorway looking like a Cyclops? Or is something being put back? Ah, you're building around it now, right. I was wondering if that hole was just going to stay there, making it look like a Cyclops.
Oh, that hole there that I just dug.
Yeah.
That's probably where the link's gonna go across to the smeltery room.
Just quickly with that spot, Mr. Pip, can
Mhm.
you lift those stone bricks up by one spot and put one across where that hole is as well? Just
Come
so
again?
up above them. So do that stone brick row that you did one space up, so it's above the hole.
I could, but then it'll be different to down here.
I just wanted to try to make you make a Cyclops with a monobrow.
No. I figured it would be something to do with the Cyclops, knowing you. Though I am contemplating putting a ring of dark brick around the exterior of the building.
Ah, giving him a monocle.
No, I mean like the exterior of the floor.
Ah, radio.
But I'll probably wait until... Yeah, torch is falling down there as well. I'll probably wait until I fill full of walls and stuff that may end up going on these floors.
Fair enough. Nice. Right, onward to Storm's side. Shortcut this a bit. Been right on the back. Let's just fly to Hamilton.
Oh, busy coughing to pay attention to what I'm digging.
This is the weirdest team layout.
Okay, this is the part where I need to figure out the entryway first.
I think the toughest part I found overall about having to do the dice lock was that you couldn't choose what Pokemon was at the start of your party. I didn't really think that was going to be a problem at first, and the two Pokemon that I've got at the front of my party are a little bit glass cannon-ish, so not really the ones you want leading off against mystery Pokemon.
It's gotta be 3 wide. Gotta be grand!
Okay. On your bike and pedal. Yeah, collected that. Done the whole bit in the treasure roomy thingy.
Oh.
Head to Stowonside next. Ooh, this also means I'm going to enter a couple of new routes. Route 6, which means I can get my dice out and have a chance at making some new Poke friends. Okay. First up, are we going with Overworld or... Okay, so we're going with Exclamation in the grass. Okay, slot 1. But we have to kill him, we can't catch him. Okay. So, gotta kill whatever we come across on this.
Damn you.
Okay, come on Team Yell, let's just battle so I can keep moving. I actually feel kind of bad beating up the, for want of a better term, evil team in this game. Because they're just rowdy fans of one of the other gym challenges, and honestly, a couple of the points that you're battling them because they're blocking your path, they're blocking it for a reasonably valid purpose. So I just kind of look at it and go, kind of agree with them on that. This one here, there's a Sandaconda sleeping on the side of the road, and they say, well, we're not going to let you pass because you're being too noisy and you'll wake up the Sandaconda. And then this old lady comes up and she goes, if I promise to be quiet, will you let me through? And they go, yeah, sure thing. So it's like, they're not even stopping you from going through, it's just that you're being noisy, and then instead of saying, okay, I'll be quiet too and going through quietly, you instead just battle them, beat them up, make a lot of noise, and then Sandaconda wakes up anyway. So yeah, it's one of the first games where it really makes you feel more like the jerk.
Sound like the jerk.
Yeah.
Sorry to be that guy, but
Sorry, I'm agreeing. And I wish I could tell my character to just shut up, be quiet, and quietly go past it. Let Sandaconda sleep. We can just cut that damage down. Oof, that would hurt. Okay. I suppose this is kind of good practice for the upcoming match. Ghost is weak to, pardon me, two things, Ghost and Dark. And on the way there, I'm having to fight these Team Yell guys that have Dark types. So if I can beat them with the Dark types, then I should be okay for the team. Go bugs. Yeah, even bit of a spoiler alert here for Pokemon Sword and Shield and anyone who wants to play. Block your ears for about 30 seconds, but yeah, even the team yell the end goal of them. They're just a rowdy group of fans that are trying to cheer on their favorite person who they're trying to get through the whole thing. But they actually turn out to also just be the gym trainers from one of the gyms, and the one that they're cheering on, she's actually the sister of the gym leader of that particular town. So really not that bad in any way, shape, or form, just mildly annoying and a little bit loud in certain circumstances.
Proof that games don't have to have good moral standards.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think this is the first time that I've actually genuinely just thought, I'd rather like to join the evil team. It's the character they're cheering on. She's a cool character. She's probably my favorite of the rivals. And it's just, yeah, she's fine. Let her do her thing and let them do their thing.
Hmm.
Challenge. Okay, lifeguard. One more hit. You're going down. Yes. Okay, I'm definitely a lot more confident about the gym now. I've had her lead off in 2 fights against dark type Pokemon, and it's managed to survive both of them with, honestly, relatively low damage. It's not even down to half health yet.
That's good. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you happen to remember all of our banners?
All of our banners.
Pixelmocraft. Above the throne.
Oh, no, but if you have a screenshot of them anywhere, I can replicate them easily enough, because I still remember how that works.
Oh no, I was going to make stained glass window versions of them in this oh so grand room.
Yeah, I mean, all we need is a screenshot, which even in one of the tour videos or something, we should have that. Pretty sure we've gone past them at some stage in one of the videos.
Actually, that's a good point. There probably is. Actually, I wonder if I've got footage. And this is the part where I randomly dig through my supplies of footage I haven't used yet. Because uploads.
I mean, if Volcano's still open, you might even still be able to sneak on and have a peek at them.
This one. Spooky.
Yeah, I remember Partix's one pretty well, because we ended up having to use the same template for the base of that stadium, and when you spend a month building an entire stadium...
Even I know Partix is off by heart.
Yeah.
Right, it's not D anymore, it's B. And it's actually on R. No, video archive. 2019, so it is on R. Too many hard drives. Really need to upgrade this NAS.
Iron Bear.
Cold storage. Video archive 2019. Pixelmocraft cinematic.
Sent out Fairy. Okay, neutral map. Shouldn't be a big deal either way.
Pixelmocraft cinematics. It is time to pull that music volume down a little bit. I don't know about how it is on stream, but it's loud in my ear. Castle.
Yeah, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you either, because to make sure there's no feedback, I have to mute the stream.
Oh, this is before you put the banners above the chairs. What about 2 or 7?
maybe if we leave it for now and off stream, we can have a hunt through for them because I'm sure
Good.
we'll have pictures or videos or something somewhere of it.
Oh, in worst case, I can just jump in and
Yeah, have another peek.
have a peek. Do you happen to know what the width is for them?
The width of the banners.
Yeah.
Banners are 2x1, like 2 blocks high, 1 block wide. So anything on it is then going to be. Sorry, just let me think. I think each one is an 8x8, 2 stacked, so 8x16.
16 pixels across. That
No,
might-
down. 8
Oh.
across 16.
Right, I've got it.
Because banners are 2 high, 1 across. So I
Yeah.
think it's 8 pixels from memory. I could be wrong on that, but I think each square is 64 pixels worth of stuff. So an 8x8 grid. Again, it's been a little while since I've worked with banners, so I haven't really studied them for a while.
I can help you with that if I can find Discord.
Oh, I killed something. What's coming out? I don't know. Switch to a safety bet because I don't want to lose anything imported. Come back. Go bug.
Okay, now that I've finished digging through my storage. Whoa! And pulled my phone off my desk via the cable. I wouldn't even know how to make some of these.
Okay. Is that just frozen my computers?
I'm sorry. Mine is the one with the bird above it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't even know how to recreate those. Or if it's possible.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of the banners at least. Only ones we're missing there. We're missing my
It's only 5 across.
my new one's in the middle. Oh, that is the 5. We're only missing Kitty and Partix's banner from that, at least from the major ones.
Oh yeah, they're on the sides.
Sorry, what was that?
They're on either side.
But yeah, no, that's I can see the EV banner. That's
I was going to put
Kitty's
yours,
one.
mine, and Brum's in the thingamabob, the stained glass windows, but 8, I can't do 8 across, I can only do 6 across, so.
I mean, you can simplify it down to 6 across easily enough. Because mine, in a nutshell, is just that white stripe down the center, a yellow circle in the middle, and there's a little bit of trim in the corners of each window. But if you just do blue trim around the outside with a 3-block corner bit, so one sort of one in the corner and then one across from it and one down from it in each of the corners, and then run the stripe up the middle between that and the center, and then just fill it in with whatever. That's mine done.
True.
Which one was your one on?
Far right.
Yeah, far right. So that one, similar thing again. If you just do dark blue border with the corners filled out a little bit further for those edge bits, pop in. If it's 6 across, then is it 6x12? Did you say the gap was?
It's 6 wide, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide.
Yeah. How far down is it?
I can make it as tall as we want to.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that shouldn't be a problem at all. I can redesign airtime or something. Maybe today, if you just have the window area, no matter what the case. So if it's 5 wide, I wouldn't go more than 10 or 12 high, and just to keep it that same rough banner shape.
Yeah.
And yeah, as long as we have a sort of 5x10 or 5x12, I can whip background and send it through to you to do next time.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. That is a clefable. That is a big clefable. That is a clefable that's going to take a flame charge to the face. Metronome's always scary. Okay.
How horribly in time it keeps, and like,
Sorry, what was that?
You said something about a metronome, and I made
Oh,
a
yeah,
bad pun about how well it keeps time, and horrid.
I wish that was the only scary thing about metronome. No, in Pokemon,
is-
metronome means any attack could happen, which could be a super effective, really powerful one, or it could be a not very effective. So when your Pokemon only have one life, and if they get hit by the wrong attack, they die outright, it's a scary move.
Mm, I have no
Thankfully-
idea how this only ended up being 3 blocks, and the one over here ended up being a lot more than.
Some small detail somewhere that's gone hinky.
As long as the inside is the same, I don't care. 2 1 2 2 1 2 2, yeah. Who
1
cares?
was race 2 2 was 1
Yeah. 1 1 1 1 race and 2 2 1 1 2.
2 1 2. That's all I could think as you were counting them.
You should try working in AV.
Oh,
The
I
most
know.
said thing you say is 1 2 check 1 2 3 1 2 2 check 2. And occasionally you've just got to do the 1 1 was a racehorse.
Yeah. I mean, it's an essential part. You can't go past it. I don't remember, and I don't trust them correctly for this.
You know
A
what?
little bit.
Not centered. One,
Hey,
two, three,
Move
4,
everything
5.
across my line.
1 2 1 2 3 4. That's centered. How is that not centered?
1 2 3 4 5 1 2 4
What?
Okay. Got it the right way around.
How is this possible?
What was the what for?
Oh, I see what happened now.
Mr. Pip can see what's happening. What? They don't have a clue. Oh!
I watched that movie the other day.
I'll stop right now because of copyright infringement.
Much appreciated. Disney's been doing a lot of at-home stuff. Where they're getting like the voice actors to do stuff, and there's animators doing stuff from home. So the voice actors of Timon and Pumbaa in the most recent iteration of that movie did a sing-along version.
Nice.
From home, they were singing the song. It was, I mean, they're comedians, so what do you expect? But it was quite amusing.
Yeah. Nice.
Actually, that torch can stay.
I have been really enjoying some of the stuff that entertainers have been coming out with in this time where they can't do their normal stuff, so they're just jumping online going, hey, we got nothing better to do, so let's just go nuts on here.
Yeah. And the amount of them collaborating.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the right way around, block.
What's going on? I'm versing Togetic and I can't see what because my Gyarados is huge. Barnyard.
Wait, did that even it up?
Togetic should be weak to ice. Can definitely hit that. Barnyard is the worry.
That's what's going on here.
Oh, unless. That's using the thinking. We Will-O-Wisp the Barnyard to cut its attack because it's good with physical, and we use Ice Fang from Gyarados on the Togetic so we can still take it out with the ice damage, but we also shut down the point. Yeah.
Sure?
Oh, I'm glad I did that. It attacked my Frostlass with a super effective move, and I survived it because its attack was cut in half. Oh, sigh of relief.
It sounds like one.
Normally I just wouldn't care. I'd go in and if Frostlass faints, that's okay, next one comes out. But right now, Frostlass faints, that's it. It's off the team.
Yeah, because of the weird version of the game you're playing.
Yeah.
If I do this, I can't put a door in here.
Waterfall on God. Use nice shard.
Yes, I can.
And stop hitting for
In from the end. In from the end. That's the center of the wall. So I can do one there and one there. Now these torches.
No, stick to the waterfall. Oh, actually, is it? It's 100%.
Okay. I'm going to show you around the base and I want to know your opinion.
Okay.
He warns him in advance.
Right now, I see a lot of stone and brick. And
Let me know when
some
you're looking at the front of the base, across the bridge.
Right now, you're lighting up around some spruce doors. You punched a torch between a couple of blocks and another one. Now you're relighting inside the rectangle that you got in that center bit there. Hopefully this gives you some vague idea of how far behind I am
Not
time-wise.
really.
You've just rebuilt part of a wall that was splotchy where you had just little gaps in it, just a one high that looks like the rectangle you're marking out or something. And then you've filled in a gap on the edge of a wall, you've walked through a corridor, looks like you're heading out to the front of the base now. Nope, you're replacing a dirt block with a stone brick.
Cool. So,
Okay,
we
now
come
we're
in the front door. We've got the grand entrance
Yeah.
with the three banners, one there, and one there. We then come through the doors here. This will be a hallway. If I go the other way, you'll see, because I've marked it all out, this will also be a hallway. We've got the towers. It'll be a flat wall all the way down the hallway on either Oh, there's a skeleton spawned. I'm like, what did I just take damage from?
That's okay, the skeleton will help me know where I'm up to, because right now you're remote. Walked up to the doorway, you're walking back and forth, back and forth.
Where the hell did he spawn? I bet you it's on the wall.
That was there and there for the banner thing. You look 2 ways down a corridor. So first thing I'm going to say outright, I know at the moment it's still a bare bones structure, because you're still trying to get shape down and everything, but
Giving me
I
those
definitely
2
think-
blocks.
But
go
yeah,
ahead.
that's all good. Definitely think we need a bit more color in here, because right now it's just all
Oh, heck yeah.
stone and brick. But yeah, that'll come in time.
I was thinking we can do a E, no, G, no, E. I clear this out. So with the oh gosh, what's it called? The chisel tool. You can make the full-size bricks out of like so many different materials. So I was thinking we can use that to make. I have an arrow in my hand. A nice mural on the floor and that sort of stuff. And in the hallways, I'll
Yeah.
Come on, stop bouncing. In the hallways, it'll probably be sorry, so around the borders of the rooms, I was thinking I'll put the dark stone stuff, and then the hallways I was thinking will be sort of that pattern.
I won't know what that
Yeah.
pattern is until about a minute from now, but
Yeah, I know.
hopefully I'll. Yeah, no, it sounds like it should work out all right. But yeah, other than that, looks like organization-wise, you've got plenty of room in each of those spots, so you should be able to make things and work around it, no
That's what I was
problems.
doing.
So yeah,
You got the towers. In these rooms will be sort of like either processing rooms or just like more storage. I haven't sort of figured that out yet. But this here on all the floors on the way up will be like the processing room. So this will be where the packers are and the crafters and that sort of stuff, where resources get turned from one thing into another thing automatically for us. So that's the plan so far.
yeah.
You're probably
no,
just up to where I put the flooring down.
You put flooring down and just broke it again. So it sounds like you do have a plan for it. Probably better. I can give you probably better news on it if I'm seeing it in real time at some stage. But yeah, so far it looks like you've got a good lineup of everything, and judging by where the camera is going now and from the little bits I can remember of what you were saying, it looks like it should lay out pretty well. And yeah, I do like the idea when you did that flooring bit with the dark and lighter stone next to each other. I did like how they contrasted with each other, so it should be fine.
In about 5 minutes time, what do you think of this idea on every single corner? Hard corners only.
I haven't seen it yet, but just based on hard corners only, I actually kind of like some of the corners being curved and rounded. It gives it more of a castle fortressy type feel to it, which seems to suit it pretty well. So yeah, depending how it is, we'll see.
Sorry, hard corners only. I meant putting those spruce pillars in where there is a hard corner.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till I see that part then. Oh, right. Yes, I'm seeing you do it now in like that. I mean, in some places it would make sense, but in others I actually kind of like in that other area, I don't know if you're going to turn it into a room or keep it relatively open, but I think for some courtyard ones, having it kind of flip the opposite way and having some parts being stone brick pillars with maybe some spruce logs or something to line the base could also look interesting and cool to break things up a little.
Nope. Confused.
I'm just watching now, so you are filling that in. It's not just going to be a rectangle on the ground. Okay, yeah. No, if it's all going to be walls and everything like that, then yeah, I think the spruce logs can match it quite nicely.
Seems to be my design language, using spruce and brick.
Yeah. And yeah, and I think as long as we can sort of break things up a tad with some color on the walls and the floor and stuff like that every now and then, just so it's not all grey, it should be fine. And it is meant to look relatively industrial, so taking that into account as well.
Yeah, I mean, after all, it is kind of a factory.
Yeah. Also, there's a yellow X you keep walking past. I hope you put a light on it soon, and if you haven't, can you go into that corner that you just built and put a light in that corner?
Yeah, actually, that was the entire reason I put that pillar in. Was to put lights on it.
Yeah, I've been watching as we were discussing all that for the past like 2 minutes or so. You're just dancing around this yellow X, and I'm just like, just fill it in.
Put the thing in. Put the thing in. Yeah.
You've already got them in your left hand. You just click.
Yep.
It's still there. It's still there. That's it. And you got it. Yes. I know you actually did it like a minute or two ago.
At least a minute or two, so I can't remember which one you were actually talking about.
When you're putting the lights on the stone brick either side of the spruce pillars that you had just put it on, on that.
First one or the second?
The first pair of those that you did on that spruce pillar down the far end from what you are currently working according to the stream. Yeah, it was fun to watch. Oh, I'm being challenged by a model apparently, and she sent out a Skorupi. That Poison Dark, I think. Which I'm pretty certain I have a terrible matchup against. Ooh, and I'm quite hurt too. We're gonna try to hit with a Will-O-Wisp and then get on out of there. Group burned. Used Hone Claws, which is very good reason for me to no longer be here. Is it a Pokemon? Moa. Ooh,
By the
what
logic
to use?
of what we've just done inside, I might do that here as well.
The seasons come and go like
This could be a bad call because I don't know much about Skorupi, but I'm sending my right horn in against it.
Oh no, I just ran out of
I know
spruce
that's
in
not gonna do
that
that.
stack.
Okay, right rope. That's not a bad hit. Kinda like that move.
Okay, so they've gone up to 7 wide now.
Okay, that's gonna be very easy then. Yeah, however wide you
how-
make them. Sorry, yeah?
So if they're 7 wide, how tall do you want them?
7 wide, 14 high. Potentially 15 high, just so we have an odd number and can have an actual center single.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 16 is the top.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, this grand foyer is damn tall and grand.
I would be able to answer that better if I actually paid attention to what was coming in. So now I'm just going to say no. Which may have just worked
This
in
is
my
gonna
favor.
hurt. Oh,
Funny you should say that right as my poor Pokemon's about to
whoa.
be smacked in the face.
That is a lot taller than I was expecting.
I mean, you are going 15 high.
Yeah, wait till you see it on stream.
Oh, I know how big it's going to be. I'm already watching. Yeah, you were standing on top of it. You've now dropped to the bottom.
Yeah.
I think it fits. It's the center of the tower and of the whole thing, so it only just goes a little bit above the outer tall tower bits.
Yeah, they're not full height either. The height of the tower is going to completely be decided by, well, how tall we need it for everything
Yeah.
we want to put in it.
That's
so-
what I mean, like it could very easily grow. That central section there, where you've just done that, you could very easily use that same frame as the wall of a sort of rectangular keep type tower running up the center then,
Yeah.
and adding rooms and things into it. Model, yay! Okay. Get out here. This bit. Oops, this bit. Things I don't struggle with in real life, but always seem to struggle with in video games. Ladders. What's this? Silly Greedent jumping out of the tree. Will-o-wisp? Oh, come. I'm really having a bad time with accuracy today.
I know better than to call back. I missed your
I'm, yeah, somewhere in that ballpark as well.
know it hurts when love bites back. But it's your fault. I wish you'd just
COBB.
when the only focus is me. Me and weightless got me feeling like I'm flying.
No.
Been holding on to these dreams. I'm
Use my sharp. Oh, I forgot just how chunky Greedents are. That did almost nothing. And they're also normal types, like Hex. But Body Slam doesn't affect me, which means I should be safe to just stay in and chill. Excellent.
You're Mr. Ice in my future. All the skies, they will all look blue.
Okay, so I need to find the middle of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate this. 1, 2,
That lined up
3,
so well with
4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide.
As you were counting then, it was while you were standing on a vertical pillar and it looked like you were trying to count the number of blocks you were placing under yourself.
No.
I love the delay difference with those sorts of things.
Which output are you watching?
Twitch.
You are watching. Wow, that's a long delay for Twitch.
Well, no, remember that I'm lagging heavily today as well.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
So it's slowly been falling further behind. I think I'm normally only 10 or 20 seconds behind on a good day, but it's not a good day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, good. 1, whoa. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Something in curry decks. Yeah, it doesn't
Dane?
matter. Backpack. One down.
That's right.
Throw. Strong against ice. Ghost is immune, so it shouldn't be a problem. Smack it with a Will-o-wisp, so it loses all of its physical strength. Or miss yet again, because obviously you've got to miss every second Will-o-wisp. Yeah, the attacks I'm using today are 85 and 90% accurate, and yet I seem to be missing about 50% of them.
No, I just ran out of stone in my hand.
Oh, so I never knew this was a thing until watching Hermitcraft recently. I don't know, maybe you know it already, maybe you don't. But I'm guessing you don't by what I just saw there. Just pause what you're doing for a moment, empty your hand of all stone bricks, but keep them in your inventory. Have you done that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now middle click on a stone brick. Use the mouse scroll
Oh
wheel.
my god.
I know, right? I never knew that was a thing, and it blew my mind. You can just fill your inventory with the block, and if you're placing hundreds of it, you just middle click and it appears back in your hand. It's what? How is that not on every single Minecraft video as just a handy thing to know from the beginning?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know how long that's been in the game. It might have been in since the beginning. It might have only been put in recently. But it blew my mind to find out that exists.
Yeah.
And it works in creative too. So if you're in your creative world doing all these different builds, if you lay out a palette for a build first, you don't even need to build your hotbar because you can just middle click even if you've got a different block in your hand, and if your hotbar is full, and it'll just replace that block with whatever you've clicked off your palette that you've put down in front of you. So you don't even need to search blocks or anything like that. It has completely changed my world, and I never knew that existed until very
Yeah.
recently.
Oops. I made a boo-boo on the other side. I need to fix it quickly. Whoa.
It is one thing I love these days. It doesn't even matter that the internet's around, that all these things exist. If you don't even think about the concept of something, you don't even know to search it. So
I know.
here we are, years after a game's come out, just finding basic things that the game can do.
Yo.
There's a universe inside you. You've got to give it room to breathe. So let the universe accept you. 'Cause that's the
Not
way it's
down
meant to
there
be.
yet, because we this way. That. What can learn Steel Wing? No Symphalos will do. That. Okay. Gotta wait till I have a Corviknight.
Oh.
Oh, what am I versing? Scorpio. Not best, not awful.
It's never too late to admit when you're wrong. Turn a new leaf, see a new dawn. The time to decide has come and gone. Just give me a chance,
Cut.
we can carry on.
The attack.
I made my choice. These drums
Then
and voice, they run
no
through
shock,
my
which is
head.
fine. We've already got the attack.
Stay in this moment.
And then we followed up with. Because apparently that should be fun.
And then I need some more brick. Brickle. Brickle's not going to give me what I'm after.
It's an ickle brickle.
Not quite what went through my head, but not far off.
I was just picturing a head block, but done with brick pattern, so it's a little tiny brick, and it's the ickle brickle.
Ickly brickly.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There we have our central entrance thing. Primary entrance to the base. I don't know what else to call it.
Oh, that was cool. I don't know what a crafty shield is or what it's meant to do, but it didn't stop that attack. For that, I'm happy. Another one. Sort of.
Oh no. That's actually going to ruin this.
Is this all the same path? Can I just not catch any more Pokemon in this whole thing? Just all routes here. That's a shame. Rolled poorly at the start, so I don't get any new friends off this entire route.
Okay.
Live fish. Ooh, dig.
How can I fix that? What if we go we recess that wall slightly and put the, no, take these out. And I'll put a spruce pillar in there. How does that look? Yes, that looks nice.
I think this is the first Pokemon game that fossils have been available in that even after getting the fossils, which is just a free Pokemon, you take it to the fossil revivey person, they just bring it back and go, here's your new Pokemon. I just don't want any of them because they're all so horribly ugly. It's so disgusting. I can't bring myself to make even one of them. And it's always really sad too because people have done all these arts online. What they did this time is you can take two different halves of fossils, a top half and a bottom half, and you fuse them together, and so you get this kind of hybrid half thing Pokemon, which is why I don't particularly like the look of them because they don't work like that. But someone's gone and they've taken the art from each of the different halves that they're given and everything like that and recreated what these Pokemon probably would have looked like if they weren't messed up mutants of fossils. And all of those Pokemon look amazing, and I wish I could have all of them, but you can't get any of them because it's a fan-made thing. It's not actually in the game. And it's just so sad.
Because you can't take two of the same half and put them together.
No, you have to make these abominations. These 50-50 abomination things that don't even match up right, that they don't look balanced, it's just all over the place.
So stupid.
Yeah.
That's better. That looks much nicer.
Yeah, because you basically the halves that you can get, there's two bottom halves and two top halves from what I can gather, and the two top halves are different animals to the two bottom halves, so no matter which ones you combine, you only ever have half of each creature. You can't make, say, the full dinosaur one because you only get the dinosaur head, or you can't make the full dragon one because you only get the dragon base or something like that. Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like the sound of it.
I should send you I'll send you their pictures. See, they've made.
I just had a, oh no, I can't do that, and then remembered while he's not here.
Sorry, I missed what you said then.
I whistled and I'm like, oh no, no, and then I remembered while he's not here, so I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hang on.
It's okay, you can do that to.
I can whistle while I work.
Yeah, here we go. So, going to. Yes. So these are the abominations that they gave us in for fossil Pokemon.
Okay.
So yeah, as you can see, like the yellow thing is linked into a body that's way too big for it, and then the heads on the others just don't match with it. Just
Do you have a link for that?
someone broke down the two creatures of each of those designs and went, right, so if you were to piece together the creature properly, this is what you would end up with. And came up with these concepts, which to me look like some of the coolest fossil Pokemon I've seen in a long time.
Hang on a second. For those of you watching, this is what we're talking about at the moment. So these are the first ones he said, these are the second ones he said. Okay, right. Yeah, I like the bottom ones a lot more than the top ones. Wow.
Yeah. So the top ones are these freakish half their fan-made design of things could have looked, made properly instead of ripped into pieces
Yeah.
and thrown in.
That's okay. Right, whatever.
And I wish I could credit whoever made that second picture, but I really have no idea who the original artist was. So whoever you were, awesome job. I love your work, and I wish you were working at Pokemon instead of whoever made those other freaks.
Also, please, if you do find or know who did it, put their name in the comments below. We would greatly appreciate it.
Or at the very least, treat them to thank you from us.
Yeah. If we can get... Yeah, wow, okay.
Because yes, they are definitely what we wanted. They are the heroes we wanted, and really, frankly, I think we deserved. And yeah, frustratingly, from what I've heard, I haven't bothered to look it up, but apparently at least one of those fossil mutation things is actually good competitively as well. So you can't really get rid of it altogether either, since there are a lot of competitive people who have started using it as one of their main team members. I just realized, in not being able to catch a Pokemon on this route, I lost my chance of getting a Helioptile for this team. That's okay. I've trained them. Like them, but it wouldn't be anything new, and the whole point of a dice lock is to force me to get out of my comfort zone.
Yes?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point. When you play Pokemon through as many times as I have and all that sort of thing, you get into patterns. You start to realize, oh, I get this type of thing, and then I go and I look for that one, and so on and so forth. So to break those patterns up, some people just go for it and choose different things each time. But yeah, I sometimes struggle with that. I end up realizing by the third gym that I've started making exactly the same team as I had last time. This kind of thing forces me to think outside the square, because I'm starting to use Pokemon that I wouldn't normally, and it can work out for both pros and cons.
Yeah. We are going to need a Partic-style humongous chandelier for the roof of this place.
I think that can be managed.
I'm sure it can be managed. Space is interesting from Pip 2's point of view. Pardon me.
Oh, does that mean you're about to cut to it in stream for me to see?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which also gave me the opportunity to quickly guzzle a drink. Which is now empty, so yay. And I figured while you're watching, I can make some more yellow hashes for you to see and hate.
I'm not against yellow hashes existing briefly. It's just when you're talking about having to light up an area and walking past them over and over and over again.
You know I'm going to try and do that on purpose now.
Oh yeah, naturally. I would expect no less. In fact, I would be insulted if you didn't. And yes, that is looking pretty epic, and definitely needs some just Mondo furniture of all sorts in there. Big chandeliers, maybe a giant bookcase with a ladder on it or something like that.
In the foyer.
Oh, just through the whole thing.
Oh yeah. No, there's definitely going to have to be some rooms in this place that are just aesthetic.
Just purely decorative, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I have recently, in my single player survival run through, I made a library initially just to be purely aesthetic, but I ended up removing some of the bookcases from it in between areas and that, adding some chests and shulk boxes and things in, and turning it into a practical enchantment storage area as well as being a library. So you might find some uses for it if you end up with a ton of enchantment books.
I mean, eventually you'll be back in it, so.
Yeah.
Well, theoretically, you'll be back in it. It'll depend on...
Hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon's art good for both you and okay. Some kind of artist attacking you now?
Sorry.
Probably Niggle. Being battled by an artist.
Oh.
No, there's not a coughing. Not sure how you use a coughing for art, but and again, I'm not really much of an artist for that sort of thing.
Coughing extrudes some sort of gas, right?
Yeah.
Who says
And
it's not psychedelic?
poison. I mean, it could be right before it kills you, I suppose.
Maybe this artist has a good supply of antidote? I'm...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, why is there a random block of timber here? Because I expected that particular hallway pillar would keep going up here, but now that I'm up here, it may not. I go for rounded corners. So I'll make it a hole. 1, 2, 3.
Never had a really high opinion of Hex, not having used Ghost Pokemon for run-throughs much before or anything like that, and never having had issues with Hex users in any battles or anything that I've done in the past on Pixelmon. But now that I'm using it for a run-through, oh, I do like it. Hit him with a Will-O-Wisp and it doubles the power of Hex then, while still keeping him burned and preventing any massive physical damage. Sudowoodo, we have Sudowoodo. Yes, this one, let's go. Sudowoodo rock as well. We haven't used you at all today. Let's bring out my Bellossom, the newest member of my party. Ooh, Petal Blizzard for sure.
That has to be a window.
Did you see an opportunity for it?
Yeah. It's right at the end of a
window of
hallway.
opportunity.
I'd say I walked into that one, but I didn't see it coming.
It was perfect.
It was. Very well played, good sir.
I always love my window puns, although other people say I'm just a pain with them.
For those of you watching, I did hear him. I'm ignoring him.
Yeah, he sees right through these puns. Hey, artist is down. East north side, yeah.
I got a message back from Brum that we're going to play some Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully we'll hear back from him sometime.
You might have noticed us streaming and decided not to.
Maybe.
Come on, mouse. You can scroll.
Nothing important. Kind of good stuff. Share something great. The other half, the boss thing. Yes, I would like to buy. What would I like to buy? That's the best. Still no access to full heals. We want more antidotes.
Whoa, lag spikes.
More burn heals. Never used an ice here in all use time. Paralyze the rest. No point buying revives, because when Pokemon's dead, it's dead. Potions, that would be handy. Let's get 20 of those. I love how much cash these later games give you. You just don't even need to work for it anymore. Here I am at the 4th gym, and I can stock my bag with 40 super potions and 30 normal potions and still have over 100,000 Pokedollars left. And got about 50 or 60 Pokeballs and Great Balls stored up.
Nice.
Have a quick talk to the vendors here, so it's selling. Hey, the not bad kind. Yeah, I'll have one of them. There you go. Yeah, no, fine. There's
I just can't let you go.
I forgot about the rival here. Can't remember if she wants to battle or not.
You said I was the only one.
See what works out. Okay, looks like we're having a battle with our rival.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
I'm out of torches.
Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
Rammer.
Can't focus. I
Okay,
can't forget.
let's go.
I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to
Okay. Might be coming up on having to call it a day because the server is lagging the crud.
Yeah. Yeah, I might wrap up this rival battle and do the
1,
same.
2, 3, 4, and then okay. I want to finish this other side here, and then I will decide. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah.
we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
You know what? No, let's leave her in and see how it happens. This could go poorly or it could go
Oh jeez.
All the bridges between
dive, which didn't do much. Nice. Okay. Reslide that up then with a nice shard. Being flying, but possibly also water might be super effective or might just be neutral. Neutral, okay. And then it's Spatter Fish it.
I just need to clear my head.
And again, I may not mentally cope to be able to finish this section with this lag.
I was about to say, because of the lag or because I'm fighting a bird that's spitting fish at me? Oh, nope, not just fish, it's now got a Pikachu that's going to spit at me this time.
I don't know what to say to that sentence.
Guess I'll hit it with an ice shard.
At least that sounds like an attack. Not, I spit Pikachu at you. Oh my goodness, where the hell did you spawn?
I hit it with an ice shard and it spat Pikachu at me, which paralyzed me.
I just got a jumping creeper spawn.
Yeah, the bouncing creepers, they're fun.
I have absolutely no idea where it spawned from.
Oh, who knows? But at least it's a bouncy creeper. I just saw
I
it come through the front door.
don't have any
or through-
yellow hashes, so it has to have come from elsewhere on the island.
Because it's a bouncy creeper, it could have fallen off a roof somewhere or anything like that as well.
I think all the high up places are.
Yeah.
Yeah, explode. Come on, be close enough.
Or potentially, I'm not even sure. Maybe because they don't actually deal damage,
No.
they just like that. Maybe it actually doesn't consider it a hostile mob.
No, because it. Oh, I mean.
Although I suppose you'd have them all over the island if that were the
Yeah,
case. Such an occasional thing.
this
Yeah, I got
entire
no idea.
island is clear. Got to be up high in the castle.
Yeah, there's got to be
Yo,
just one square.
slingshot.
Thwacky. Will I switch?
Oh, yeah, I saw something.
Ooh, should have. I just noticed my health. Ooh,
Found it.
Bad choice, bad choice. Let's hope we land this with this. Completely forgot that I was paralyzed and down to about 40 health.
There it
and
is.
tried to take on my rival, was all soloing with this. Ah, you got it? Nice.
I'm going to put that upper window hole in, and yes, I will be calling it a day because wow, lag.
Yeah.
And there's the window.
Hello, we've got the Dubber. The Duber?
Ah,
In chat says, hello, this is a nice build.
thanks.
Hello, the
I'm,
Dubber or the Duber.
Quite
Sorry if I'm-
enjoying. Yeah, sorry if we're butchering your name. I'm quite enjoying this build. Let me just switch to the other camera. Yeah, it's coming off quite nice.
Yeah, it could be quite a solid one when it's all done.
It's going to be a very solid castle. I'm also thinking about doing a bridge over to that island there from the base when we get up level with it. So we'll see what happens. We've got our smelter on the right hand side there. The left hand side here is our storage tower full of, pardon me, filing cabinets and alike. So yeah, it's going to come along quite nicely, I think.
Oh, and good, we haven't butchered your name. That's good.
I'm glad. I am, however, getting quite a bit of lag, and I suspect it's the other computer, the server, that is struggling more than, well, my brand spanking new computer that I just finished building. I don't expect a 3800 X to be struggling doing this. Personally.
Did look like a very nice computer from the little bits you've sent me so far.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Oh, wait till you see that square.
Wait till I see that square, okay?
It's a hashing square. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right here.
It's a color we swore we would never see.
Oh, I know that feeling. I'm Red Nazella Emrys, which is a ridiculous name to try to pronounce, which is why I always just go by Red, but always entertaining to hear people try to say that one.
I haven't found anyone that has an issue with Mrpippali yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'll find someone.
Well, I mean, you get people say either Papali or Pippali or things like that.
Yeah, actually, I've had quite a few Pippalis.
Yeah. Or Pippi Longstocking. Oh, wait, was that just me?
I'm pretty sure that's just you.
Also, I think I went part. I think I'm in that general part that you're talking about, where you've got those yellow squares just chilling there.
No, there was a beautiful bright red X.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
side
saw a
room.
couple of them.
Yeah, oops. Put a window in here as well. Yes.
I'm always for more windows than less.
They just work.
They really do.
I know I
Thinking
keep
too with
saying-
some of them, it might be worth doing them 3 high instead of 2, and then using some staircases to create kind of that windowsill effect.
I thought about that, but then I was also going to put the clear glass in them
Oh, okay. Yeah.
to
Oh.
completely get rid of the whole light
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Nope, that's not right. There.
Newest Pokemon I wasn't paying attention to. I think so. No.
We're good at
I
that.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case it's not bad enough, I'm doing a dice lock run. I'm also watching your stream while battling people, so I
Yeah.
can't even see what's happening.
Yes, this is all my fault. I'm aware.
Oh, no, not saying it's your fault. I mean,
No.
I should be paying attention, but
I'm
I
saying
made
it's my
choice.
fault.
Okay, let's see. No, I'm not even going to risk it. I do not want to lose a Gyarados.
I kind
And
of
I
want to.
really understand how much of a wimp this makes me, that I'm taking a fully evolved high-level Gyarados out and switching it at full health to run away from the little baby Toxel, just because it might hit me with an electric move.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Keep saying I'm gonna call it a day, but then I find another thing to do.
It works out. I mean, I'm still stuck in this rival battle for a while anyway, so maybe after this wraps up or something. Hey, that was it. That seemed quite easy at the end there.
Anyway, sorry. How has your day been, or how did you sleep? I don't know where you are. I guess depends on which version of that question is valid. So, how are you this day? D-Dubber? That's right, isn't it?
Cinderace.
It's 4 a.m. I'm chilling out before sleep.
Nice
Wow.
idea.
And you chose to spend it with us. Commitment. I mean, no, much appreciated.
Thank you very much. Yes. I got to admit, I tend to do
I hope
similar.
we deserve
I
it.
got to about 4 or 5 last night.
Yeah. We need to do one of our late night chills and chats.
Definitely. Well, now's definitely the time for it, since the work is kind of spotty at the moment anyway.
Actually, I've been wanting to do a version of the late night chill and chats, but get us all on and play. I just
I want to see
Fuji.
what that is for. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Mount Fuji.
Mr. Pip, since you are so well versed in Pokemon, I'm going to leave this decision up to you.
Oh,
Do I get rid of Headbutt or Quick Attack?
Quick attack sounds better to me.
Okay, so keep that and get rid of Headbutt?
Yeah.
Okay. Headbutt is gone. I got rid of the more powerful attack.
Yeah, of course it is.
Now, good Quick Attack is handy, though. I think last time I kept Quick Attack just because it's a priority one, so you can hit faster with it. I just got off playing MC for hours, which was refreshing, and was scrolling through. Oh, nice!
Oh, thank you for choosing us.
Yeah. And last night I was doing a similar thing, watching just rehashes of old Hermitcraft's even Season 6 videos. I love a bit of Minecraft videos and streams and stuff like that too. And I just noticed that big red patch there that you filled in with the torches
Yep.
about probably a minute ago.
I don't even remember breaking the torches, to be honest.
I think they were in the floor, so when you replace that
Yeah,
bit
they
of
must
floor,
have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onion Lee. No, not Lee. Whatever his name. I'm starting to track of who the rivals are in these games these days.
I still think this world could be fun with Pokemon as well.
Definitely. Sadly, my computer can't even handle that world right now, let
I
alone
know.
that world plus Pokemon. Oh yeah, that by the way, if you're wondering why I'm talking but not actually in this world, because I'd love to be in there, but I have a pretty rubbish laptop at the moment and not access to a decent computer. So till I can replace my computer, I'm unfortunately going to be voice only. But that's okay. It's fun watching Mr. Pit build.
And fail as he falls from the sky
Oh,
through the
naturally.
floor.
Those benefits.
I'm not sure how I'm feeling about parts of this flooring at the moment. Though
Yeah.
that might be fixable by pulling and just making these solid strips.
Yeah. One thing I was wondering
that looks
is
better.
what it might look like to pop the strips in the wall, so you still have the 3 wide lighter color in the corridor, but then the lowest part of each wall
Yeah.
is dark,
on,
making
let
it a
me-
bit like what's it called? The molding at the bottom of something. That's it.
Catches that's gonna go through into here. But that's not a problem because we haven't finished designing in there yet.
Yeah. And I mean, if there's molding on both sides of the wall, it's a problem necessarily.
I'm at the grand entrance.
Oh, right, yeah. And yeah, he says, I know the feeling my PC is worth more in scrap. Yeah, yeah, you're pretty much describing mine there. I struggle to play single player Minecraft. That's what mine's currently at. But I can't give up, gotta keep those Minecraft skills toned.
Granted, single player pixel Minecraft.
Well,
your
yeah,
PC's
single player.
defense.
I've just had to remove all mobs except Pixelmon, and I've had to shrink the number of Pixelmon on screen at any given time down to 8. Strangely enough, it's actually easier to run Pixelmon than it is to play normal single-player Minecraft, since they've now flooded oceans with so many different mobs and things.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm running through the AT launcher at the moment. It's not for any particular reason except that when I loaded up modern normal Minecraft, there were just so many mobs that my computer couldn't handle it. With the swimming fish and the drowned and the zombies. The list keeps going.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, no, I'm in much the same boat. If I am running Pixelmon, it's on lowest specs. I've had to drop everything to low quality, and yeah, I have to limit the number of everything on screen to a maximum of 8. I tried going 10 one day and dropped to about 5 frames a second. Oh, free TM. What TM is it? Fly. Hey, nice.
Wow, Nightbot's actually being active. That almost never happens.
Yeah, I can see it actually doing stuff. I can play vanilla well, but when rain comes... Yeah. Yeah, rain is a killer.
Yeah, it's not my end that's doing these lag spikes, that's for sure. I'm just looking at my CPU usage and it's like, bugger all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go down here. No, I don't...
Yeah, okay, I like it. Now I've got to pull all this stuff back out of the floor.
Yeah, sorry, it's like that other one. I've got to start thinking of ideas sooner, rather than
In
waiting
your
for you to
defense,
fix
you
it.
are doing things.
Yeah, I suppose I am kind of half on 2 different things at the moment. Ooh, Rocky Helmet, that's good. I want
Case
Rocky
in
Helmet.
point.
Who gets Rocky Helmet? Er gets Rocky Helmet. Fossilized fish, fossilized drake, big fly. Rocky Helmet, there it is. Give me fur. This house has not been entered yet. Don't spill the curry, that's great. And temperature's important. Okay, that was a waste of a house.
Ooh, that could make that door not work very well there. And there goes my Paxel again.
You have the diamond bonsai, don't you? Really should upgrade to the diamond stuff.
I really should. Maybe that can be the last thing I do before the end of
Diamond
the day.
that sounds like a good end.
In fact, I might do that as soon as I finish putting in these black blocks around the edges here, because I don't want to do those black bricks with a stone pickaxe.
Yeah. I'm afraid I can't trade anything because I don't have many things to trade. Banish. So many.
I was about to ask a really dumb question because I remembered that the dubber has already answered that particular question. Vanilla.
Now I'm curious as to the dumb question.
Oh, what version of Minecraft you play?
Yeah. I've been really getting back into vanilla video, like even though I'm on Pixelmon because for some reason my computer's handling it better than vanilla, I've been really getting into vanilla builds and stuff lately, watching all the different hermits and Grian's channel, stuff like that.
I like you've probably noticed, I like doing a lot of the more vanilla builds myself. And then we just add decorative bits from, most of the case, Pixelmoncraft.
Yeah, I'm always a bit to bouncing between different things.
Speaking of which, it does appear Pixelmoncraft is still actually running on this server.
Oh, really? Just in the background?
That could explain why it's so chunky.
That could, yeah, that certainly would add quite a bit to it. And potentially might actually solve one of the other issues we were having.
What's that?
Because the time that I did try jumping on the server to see how the laptop would handle it, might handle it better if we disabled and got rid of Pixelmon off it. Because we assumed that it was laggy because it was just so much from this one thing, but if it's trying to load all of that and in the background also deal with Pixelmon stuff, might cause issues.
My only hesitation is that it's not actually spawning any Pokemon, so it may not be on the server itself, just my end.
Yeah, just in the background.
I do like the hallways. I think it's a bit much with it on the floor and the walls, but I do like that hallway.
Yeah,
I
think
feel
I'm
like it needs some sort of
walls a bit
trim along the roof as well. But we can...
well, the roof shouldn't be too hard because at the end of it all, you can even just slap a slab up there because that'll also break up the rectangular, like, harsh angle of that part. Either slabs or stairs or something like that. Do some lining trim.
On there.
Do I want to go up there yet? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no, I've got to fix this before I go.
Up here.
That's going to annoy me. Playing with friends really reminds me really reminds me Minecraft really is a social game. Heck yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Heck yeah. It can get so frustrating doing big builds, especially doing big builds when you're on your own. And like someone pops in and makes one suggestion and disappears and you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. But even for all sorts of servers and stuff like that, the number of servers I've gone on, I've learned more about economies and social order system stuff like that from watching Minecraft servers than ever in any of the SOS classes or anything like that I've sat in on. Because they really all just are their own little communities, for better or worse, however they run them. Each little server has its quirks and its version of each separate system. And it's so interesting to see. So how about you, V? What kind of things do you like doing in Minecraft?
You're a builder, a
You like
fighter, a miner.
build, fight, explore, mine, go on all sorts of multiplayer servers. Though I'm assuming if your computer is like mine, then multiplayer is probably not going to be high on the list.
Yeah. I also keep forgetting that I can hold shift and just run my mouse across these blocks and put
Breaking
multiples
villages.
away.
I like it.
Diamond.
Uh,
Sorry,
nothing
breaking
like
villages economy.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
DI.
Oh, dude, so some of the stuff I've seen for that, like fixing a villager, deliberately running them past a zombie so they get hit, and then giving them the apple and boat and everything. And then you go in and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll give you a book of mending for 1 emerald. It's just, what? I've been having fun experimenting with AFK fishing lately because I don't know how well my computer would handle too many villages, but I am very tempted to open up a different world for it. Yeah, 1 iron for an emerald should not be allowed. Yeah, especially when you make the iron farms too. Just set up an iron golem farm and just go nuts.
Wait,
I shudder to think of the lag it would go to, but I really want to try to make one of those massive village trading halls at some stage and go just absolutely mental with it.
If I can put a Paxel in a folder. Can't put a Paxel in a folder. Okay, I'll just store it for now. One magic diamond Paxel.
Yeah, just I love those sorts of things. The 1 iron for an emerald, and then you get just a couple of emeralds, and suddenly you got yourself an unlimited source of golden carrots and mending books, all sorts of things. I use my own designs for villager farms. Not as efficient, but I wonder how the new update will treat it. Oh, that's cool. I always have a solid appreciation for people. I get looking up the most efficient design. I'm all for that if you just want to get the job done. But I love the creativity of people trying to find their own solution to the problem. That's what really, I think, stands out in those sorts of circumstances. And yeah, I've heard, I don't know what's coming in the new update, really. I haven't been paying too much attention, except, well, you can't really not hear about netherite and stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard there's a lot of people wondering how certain farms and things like that are going to fare, the villager trading thing, the mechanics and stuff like that. Apparently, creeper farms have to be completely changed for the most efficient design as well.
There you go. I hadn't heard about the netherite, but then I've been a little...
Yeah.
Of late.
I may not be able to play a lot of crazy Minecraft at the moment, but thanks to that, I'm able to watch a ton of YouTube videos about it.
Should get you to keep the newsstand in the Discord up to date with it.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm just hearing bits and pieces as I watch other videos. And going, oh, that's cool. Pumpkin farms are done since pumpkins can now float.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, that's going to be interesting.
When did that happen?
In the new update that's coming in.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I'm assuming. Pumpkins, like, I mean, it shouldn't get rid of farm altogether, but it is going to force a change in the way that it's done.
Yeah.
The flying machine piston version of a pumpkin farm should still work, because you can use because that would just land them on the dirt instead, and if you've got some minecarts running underneath, that should be able to pick them up. Unless it floats above the block entirely, in which case, yeah, I'll have to see how that float mechanic works, but that's certainly going to be curious then.
Hmm. Gotta say, I have been interested to jump in one of the newer builds of Minecraft and check out some of the ocean, that sort of stuff.
Maybe we should do that sometime, just do a vanilla stream one day, and if your computer's running the servo, I might even be able to join on just a vanilla one, because it should be able to split a little. If that's the case, we might be able to do just some basic vanilla stuff at some stage.
Oh, I did it again.
And I'm looking forward to this. Again, that was oh, there you go. It was an entertaining moment. You said it because as you said that, you were just placing floor blocks, and you went, "Oh, I did it again." Well, yeah, that's the point of placing floor
Ow.
blocks.
There's one thing that Tekkit did better than this particular mechanic of it just your middle click. In Tekkit, if you had it in your inventory, it just put it back in your hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, and that's the thing about that is that's not a mod feature. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
vanilla
built in.
Minecraft, which is what amazed me. I didn't even
Yeah.
know that was the thing. Oh yeah, we should ask Thea about that. Okay, so this might just be me completely missing the mark on this, and it
And
being
me.
a very concept that everyone knew for years, or something like that. And yeah, Mr. Pip as well. But I only recently found out that if you're using a particular block and you run out in your hand but have more in your inventory, if you can face that block, middle click on it, and it will refill your hand with that block. Is that a new thing, an old thing? Did you know about that or not? I was just amazed recently, and I can't stop talking about it. It's brilliant, and I just want to know how long people have known about this, and if I'm the last person or one of the last people to know.
So you're not the last person.
Not the last because I informed you today, but one of the last. And if not, by all means, feel free to experiment with it because it has changed our lives.
Especially mine today.
Yeah. We got time. I'm going to quickly try the ghost gym. I'm just going to save first.
Well, actually,
Are you just about to wrap up after this
I
hallway, are
was
you?
just about to wrap up.
That's
Just
okay. I'll leave
finished
the
that
ghost
whole way.
I'll leave the ghost gym for now. I don't need to give it a shot. I knew about it in creative since forever, but like last year realized it worked in survival. Yeah, I didn't even know it was in creative, so clearly it's been around for a long time, and I have just missed the mark on that one by a mile.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is brilliant, and yeah, I'm glad to hear at least for survival that I wasn't too far behind. Yeah, found out a year before, but a year in a game that's been out for 10 years, that's not too bad. I can feel all right with that. But yeah, for me it was all at once. Yeah, last week or the week before or something like that, I found out that was the thing, and it blew my mind.
I found out an hour or two ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's been 2 hours and 39 minutes all of a sudden. Last time I looked at the clock, it was only 49. Yeah, definitely that's gonna have to be where I call it. Or I might get in trouble. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Well, especially the dubber for actually joining us. Yeah, I do have a credit one. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. We normally do this Minecraft on a Monday at about 3:30 AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time, as we are Aussies. Stay tuned for other content sporadically coming out. I'm looking at doing, at some point, a stream of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 with Brum. Hopefully I can pin him down for that. And it sounds like we might do a vanilla Minecraft checkout at some point in the future. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, check out the Discord. Link is currently on the screen, in fact. It's also in the description on YouTube. There's a button just below the video on Twitter, and it will be in the description on Twitter if you're watching the VOD. So yeah, see you later, guys.
Bye all.